to go a different way. Where's he hiding? I hope I find him before Hussett's men do.
Leave me alone! Leave me be! Leave me alone! Stop! Not another step!
So you were hiding here?
Fuck! You! You're with them!
Are you surprised? You got mixed up in horrible things.
Innocent! You seriously
Don't play holier than thou. Who do you think you are to judge?
I know von Berghoff well enough to judge him.
So that's what it's about. You're waging a private war against von Berghoff.
Von Berghoff is a swine. A great lord who changes sides at a whim.
He promised to help bring peace and order.
Nonsense. Who was it that had... He hides behind the law, and at the same time breaks it himself. It's all the same scum. Von Berghoff, von... The thing that bothers me most is he got away from that ambush. One day you'll understand me, Henry. So go on. What are you waiting?
No way. You were involved in killing and stealing, and you had the deaths of our people on your conscience too.
Go on then.
I'm no executioner.
If you give me up.
That's not my concern. We're...
Well now, I must say you pleasantly surprised me. I had some doubts about you, so I came to check on you. I'm glad you refused to listen to this treacherous filth. That I don't have to punish you on the spot.
What happens now? Will we take him to Trotsky?
To Trotsky? This bastard doesn't deserve a trial.
You swine!
But... hey!
This fortress will be reduced to ashes as a warning, and this one can stay here.
We should ride back and report this to von Berghoff.
So, here's the thing with the
I know it's not your fault.
regenerated characters. They are fixed. No matter how you do, no matter what you say, you're still playing as this guy, Henry. Good boy. There's nothing you could do about it, you know, the game tries to... game tries to make some supposedly hard, morally great decisions, but it's all just fluff, you know. You're still the same good guy, good boy, a blacksmith's son, and nothing you can do about it. And it's the shit is scripted through and through.
Ka! Ka! Whoa, whoa.
And you have the
Whoa.
not you, this character, this Henry, has this fixation about his past. And it goes through the whole game, and you're reminded about it again and again and again. And that's stored.
Go!
No, there is an option. You can be gay and you can be straight. That's your option. And I suppose that's the most important thing you can do.
Go! Yeah! Yeah! Quick!
If it were up to me, I would have burned that estate to the ground right now, but you know, game doesn't give me that option. And the option to game didn't even give you the option to kill that guy, the traitor. Oh. I'm not even sure that you had the real option to let him go. If I chose to let him go, I would probably had to fight that guy, and then after that, something else would come up, and the guy would either die or something else. There was no real option to let him go. It's all meaningless. Like now, you just press left out and go over the stream. How you play this.
What are you doing, creeping about in the dark, eh?
I mean, there was an option earlier not to tell the guy about this treacherous family. But I'm not sure if that's a real one. I don't really think so. Find out, I will have to replay it. Not going to. Yeah, I need to fix it.
Mutt! Aye, aye, you silly doggy. Here, Mutt.
God be with you, my friend.
God be with you. Excuse me.
We're back from Semine, sir.
About time, too. We will talk about everything in my chamber. Let's go.
Sir, we've returned.
We're back from Semine, sir.
You all look satisfied. What did you discover, Lord Capon?
We found out that Alder was working with the outlaws the whole time, and left his wedding feast to ambush you along with them.
We wanted to arrest that rebel, but his father, Jan, wouldn't give.
When it was all over, we searched the fortress and found Alder wounded.
Well, at least something. I hope you have brought him.
Unfortunately, even he did not survive.
Damn!
Afterwards, we torched the fortress, as a lesson to anyone who tries to stand against you.
I hope the flames could be seen in Nebakov, so those bastards see what they've got coming. That will be all for now. I will discuss the steps we shall take against Nebakov with Hashek and the Chamberlain. I will announce my plan to all my vassals and allies at the evening feast. I will be expecting you both.
Of course, sir. I need to clear my head for a while. Come for me in the evening so we can go together.
Greetings. What brings you?
I heard you could...
What are you into?
If I sin before...
Well. You can pay the indulge, or you can take the path of repentance. It will improve your reputation. Always keep...
How long have you been here?
Well, it's been... But if you are in...
How do things work?
You mean who?
Yeah, I see.
Then you should watch out, she's her husband, then Captain. He's an old... And the root...
I noticed there's no church.
It's true. In Trotsky, we... In short, this...
What is Sir...
What can I... He brought... And yet he's the royal...
I understand.
That's not what...
But...
But numbers and... But that...
Excuse me.
Not this again.
Ave Maria.
This is a fucking maze, alright?
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
I'm sorry.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad, so far.
Lord von Berghoff sent me. I'm supposed to collect, a gift in return for my services.
If he sent you directly to me, you must have made quite an impression on him. In that case, I'll give you one of our best weapons. What would you choose?
Well, I'm tempted by a warhammer.
An excellent choice against heavy armor. The weapon itself is raw. Get a shield to go with it, and you'll be
Thanks for the advice.
If you want to train your combat, after all, any.
So, how
Sir Otto hired me. I reckon he sent a band of scouts.
how was your...
It was well planned.
What went wrong?
Hard to say.
That's all there was?
If you really.
What do you mean?
It might have. Like I said.
Why do they...
It's. Once you win a few.
So you're really...
Indeed.
Oh, sorry.
No. A man should.
You must have been...
That's simple.
I see.
Depends what you mean. It was there. Sir Otto.
Sorry, but...
We each have our own.
What?
I may come. And I didn't have.
You became a murderer?
That's right.
Where did you...
I've dedicated. Well, fortunate.
I hope...
If you do, he's a man.
I'd like to learn something.
That's no problem.
I'd like to learn...
Why not? I like a long sword, but there's not much room for it in the heat of battle. Such a hit with the pommel of a sword. Would you like me to show you?
I mean, I don't know who the fuck invented this heavy weapon. They call a club heavy weapon. Club and basically a fucking stick with a few metal plates on it. That's a club. How the fuck is this a heavy weapon? I mean, mace is not a heavy weapon. I think it's lighter than a sword. Because sword is a huge piece of metal, especially a long sword, and mace is a short piece of, even if metal. Sometimes it's probably a stick with a metal ending. And so is this warhammer. Look at this. A wooden stick with a metal part on it. Not heavy, lighter than sword. But what the fuck do I know? I'm not a fucking expert. Pole arms is probably a heavy weapon.
Can we fight?
As you wish.
A practice fight?
What's your weapon?
Stuff.
I'll try the staff.
What do you want me?
You take a long...
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Show what you're made of! I'm all yours! Too slow!
His staff is supposedly a pole arm, but can't do an overhead with. Okay.
I'm all yours! Show what you're made of! Christ! I'm hit!
Try attacking.
Sure! Now that's what I call an opener! You want to try me?
I've had enough of this. Can we practice something else?
I want to try a
What will you
Give me a start.
What weapon should...
You take a short...
Shall we get started?
Let's do this.
The dead man had been floating down the river for at least a week, without anyone noticing exactly, and that's not all. The dead man had told Can you believe it?
Try attacking.
Sure.
Go fuck yourself!
Now defend yourself!
As you wish. I'm all yours. Ha!
Come at me!
Let's go. Ha! Oof.
I want to try a diff...
What will you fight?
I want a short...
What should I take?
You take a mate...
Are you ready?
Course.
Fuck that! I'm all yours!
Try attacking.
As you wish. Go fuck yourself! Take that! You want to try me? Go fuck yourself! Go fuck yourself!
Take that!
I reckon that's enough.
Let me catch my breath.
All right.
Take that!
The fuck?
I'm knackered.
Had enough?
I need...
All right. Phew. I hope that...
Good boy. Good boy. Look what I have for you.
God is punishing us for our sins. Excuse me.
Greetings to you.
I need to take a load off.
And what are you interested in, sir?
I'd like a pretty...
All right, but money up front.
Let's talk about...
Certainly.
How's this?
Well, if you... All right, then. Look, don't try that again. I've no need for stuff like that. Oof. I'd rather wash Miner's clothes than this. Good doggy. Good boy.
Money. Now be so kind as to run along to the bathhouse.
I don't know yet. I'll have to see. Stay close to the others. It's not safe here.
If it's as you say it is, then you're probably right. And And I'm glad you weren't afraid to pipe up.
Well, Christ, pardon me.
Keep close to the others.
I heard some interesting books from Prague have arrived at the castle. There's one I'd like to borrow. An alchemist's cookbook. A sand-coloured cover, embossed.
Yes, several rare and astonishing books have arrived from Prague. But why are you interested in an alchemist's cookbook, of all things?
I've heard there are some interesting ideas in it. Every alchemist is in dogged pursuit of wisdom, especially those from Prague.
Perhaps you know more about that book than I do. Well, I'll have to disappoint you. Lord Nickvard Libak helped me sort the new books at the time, and the one you're looking for, he left with it before I could even all I remember is the author's initials. I'm fairly benevolent when it comes to lending books, but he's had it borrowed for an excessive amount of time now.
Why would Nickvard suddenly be avoiding you?
I have it seems Nickvard, I've warned him repeatedly not to carry borrowed books around with him, but to leave. But Nickvard is old.
It's still just a...
You say that?
I thought there were more precious things.
We could have a long discussion comparing the value of a Takovite peasant's life with, say... But, as I said, I've managed to find 3 people who've spoken to him recently. Bertha, the cook, Regina, the maid, and Hirsch, the
For a nobleman, Nickvard is quite...
I'm surprised that he's ever spoken to any... Nickvard is a loner. Now that he's decided to leave his... But I'm afraid that's all I've managed to find out. Since...
I thought you had the book on you. But since you don't, I'm not going to go around looking for it.
That's a pity. Yeah, I'll just have to hope Nickvard's conscience continue investing. I might have time for that once the papal schism is...
Be careful. God is punishing us for our sins.
Oh, that widow. I know where you mean.
You should have seen what Thomas got up to there.
Did he dance?
That too, but the main thing was he down in one go while hanging upside...
Greetings.
I'm looking for Nickvard. The scribe told me you might know something about him.
Well, I'm waiting. I brewed him another file of... I told him to stop by for another one.
Nickvard needed medicine.
I can't say. I promised Lord...
Oh, come now. Nickvard missed... I need to find it.
I remember the recipes by heart.
Listen, Bertha. I truly respect your honesty. I'm in the service of Hans Capon, for example. And we don't really discuss things like that. We have a bit of a different relationship, though that's likely because we're the same age. Though I reckon you and Nickvard are probably... Let me and Capon serve as an example. Let me tell you, we're always talking about all sorts of secrets.
I've heard rumors about you. You can act however you like back home, but here, at the we don't reveal secrets here. There's a reason Lord Chenyek built these walls so high.
I don't know how else...
Good afternoon.
It's always on my mind. I promise you'll have it back this time next week.
I'm not desperate, but you know how it is. It's easy to forget.
Believe me, it keeps me up at night. But I just can't give it back right now.
Look, why don't you just drop by and we can talk about it?
You pervert.
Heel! Good boy. Good boy.
Careful! How can I...
What do you have? I'd like to discuss the
Sure.
Do you accept?
We're nearly there. Aye, that'll do. Pleasure doing business. Take care.